You know that feeling, right? That feeling where you get to hear the bell and the bell tells you, hey, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. And most of the time, though, when you hear, such alarm, whether it's a bell, whether it's from your phone or whatever gadget it is, or whatever it is that keeps you awake or gets you opening your eyes to a brand new day, you just know that it is a call for duty. That's right. It is a call for duty, and this one calls for duty right now, and it is called the Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show. Okay, that's what it is called. And keep in mind that I'm welcoming you to a lovely, lovely day. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. Oh, Lord. Okay, it doesn't seem as though it's gonna be so sunny today. Doesn't seem as though, but you already know, just like football, you can't predict, especially now that we are in the raining season. Right. Quite a number of persons says this season is the season of blessing, fruitfulness, abundance. Can we really say that about Nigeria this time? All right. Okay, I'll leave it there. But anyways, welcome. Let me greet you in a way that I know how to. I would say, Amesiere in my dialect. I would say Olodudu in Igala. I would say Agife in Gbagi, and for the Yorubas now they will say Ekaro. Yes, the Igbos will say Otutuoma. The Hausas will say Nakwana. Am I forgetting a tribe? Oh no. Well, yeah, you know that the good people of Isoko would say Imamurelkel. And yes, for the TIV, they would say Nindeve. And in the language that you and I totally understand, it would be Una. Good morning. My name is Udwak Daniel. And yes, the breakfast show runs from now up until the 12 o'clock hour with Today in 60 Seconds. Now, keep in mind that the breakfast show is one that should allow for you to go through a couple of segments. The first one being News Splash. Apologies that couldn't come your way this morning for some exigencies now. But yes, don't worry, at the 9 o'clock hour, we will be sure to give to you, right? That's the 9:55 hour. We will give you a bit of the business news, and as you well know it goes on and on. But for now, of course, it's the pages, and we will look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning and prep you with what you ought to know today. And that will run till 8 o'clock, where Vic is going to be here to take you sports on Eagles Wings, and that will take us to the 10 o'clock hour. For the 10 o'clock hour, they say fight for what you believe in, or believe in what fights for you. I don't know which one is it for you though. Are you fighting for what you believe in, or are you believing in what fights for you? Which of the statements is correct? Which one is your practice? You tell me at the 10 o'clock hour, and that leads us to the 11 o'clock hour, where we would be having Abuja now. Remember, it's Tuesday, yes? Okay, so you get to tell me what's going on in Abuja, and I also do my own duty to telling you what is happening in this beautiful capital state of Abuja. And that indeed leads us to the place where we say bye-bye for a Tuesday with Today in 60 Seconds. All right, now let's get into it already. No waste of time. Now, the African Democratic Congress, the ADC, on Monday cautioned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration against clamping down on opposition parties, stating that the president himself benefited from a democratic environment under former President Goodluck Jonathan. Oh, I see. Troops of the Nigerian military drawn from the Nigerian Air Force and attached with the Operation Hadinkai have bombed key terrorist strongholds nestled in the Mandara Mountains located in Borno State. It was learned that the air component of the operation carried out its operation on a location known for its rugged mountain-covered terrain along Nigeria's border with Cameroon. I see. Lovely. Well done. Troops of 3 Division and Operation Safe Haven have arrested a suspected militia along Kafi Abu Rakwak Road in the Gashish district of Burking Ladi local government area of Plateau State. Now, the OPSH spokesperson Major Samson Zakom, who disclosed this on Monday, also said the troops have recovered an AK-47 rifle and 30 rounds of 7.2 millimeter ammunition from the suspect. Well done, Safe Haven. Well done. I love this. Now, a suspected diphtheria outbreak has claimed the lives of 4 children and left 5 others infected in Zaria, Kaduna State. Malam Bashir Magaji Basharata, a resident of Kwarbai in Zaria City, who lost a daughter and has 3 other children showing symptoms, said the disease is spreading rapidly in the area. Ooh, we better do something right now for this one, because NCDC, I think this is something that you might want to look into so it doesn't spread, and then this Nigerian brother of mine would not lose more children. 1 already gone and 3 already showing symptoms. Please. Well, let's also let you know the media mogul and former presidential aspirant Dele Momodu has appealed to President Bola Tinubu to stop promoting the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, ahead of the 2027 general election, citing what he described as Wike's questionable character and erratic behavior. All right, Dele, that's what you gotta think. But let's see what the president thinks about that. Now, the Naira on Monday depreciated to 1,565 Naira per dollar in a parallel market from 1,560 Naira to a dollar last weekend. Similarly, though, the Naira depreciated to 1,529 Naira to a dollar in the Nigerian foreign exchange market, that is the NFM. Keep in mind now that the presidential aide, Daniel Bwala, has said his former principal and ex-vice president Atiku Abubakar may not have been destined to become Nigeria's president. Now, in national television interview, Bwala dismissed the chances of Atiku and other opposition coalition figures like Peter Obi and Rotimi Amechi to unseat President Bola Tinubu come 2027. I see. A federal high court in Lagos has convicted and sentenced 9 Chinese nationals to 1 year imprisonment for operating a Ponzi scheme linked to terrorism financing uncovered in Victoria Island, Lagos in December of 2024. The convicts are King Xiao Yang, Luo Mao Yang, Liu Nini Liu Gang, well, what a name, Sun Qi, also known as Wang Jingping, Zhang Juan, Li Dawen, Fun Min, and Tang Ming. Oh, I survived that. Well, these are their names, though, and they have been convicted, all right, to 1 year imprisonment. 1 year. But a former secretary to the government of the Federation, Babachir Lawal, has officially resigned from the All Progressives Congress, that's the APC. Lawal, who served under ex-president Muhammadu Buhari during his first term, announced his decision in a letter dated June 29, 2025, and addressed to the chairman of APC in Bangshika Ward, Hung local government area of Adamawa State. All right, now the police command in Enugu State has arrested a student of Material and Metallurgical Engineering Department at the University of Nigeria Nsukka UNN for the alleged murder of a female student. Now, this is contained in a statement issued by the command spokesman SP Daniel Ndukwe on Monday in Enugu State. All right. Now, let's get into the front page of Nigerian newspapers now. It's going to be a smart one now, so stay with me. Okay, but just before we do so, might I also introduce you to the studio lines. If this is your first time joining the family and you also want to have your voice heard, because this segment does allow for your voice to be heard, well, you can type out this number into your mobile device or your diary, whatever it is that you like to put numbers in. Plug it in now, 0907-353-0044. That is 0907-353-0044 or 0908-766-8888. Now, you like to do WhatsApp? You like to send a voice note via the WhatsApp portal number? Okay, let's give you the WhatsApp number now. 0909-705-4450. All right, send that voice notes to the WhatsApp portal, and please, as you give your voice notes, let me know your name and your location. Right, very important. Start with that so that you don't have to stand the risk of being cut off. Right, okay, please, let's just do things with decorum. Okay, and 1 minute 30 seconds or 1 minute 35 seconds it is for the voice note. And if you're sending a message to the WhatsApp number, keep it short and simple, go straight to the point. And if you're also given a voice note because of time constraints, please, let's also keep it to 1 minute 35 seconds. All right, I'll try my best to keep tabs on that. Yes, not giving you not numbers. Let's get into the front page. Seeing the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, oh Lord, for some reason the Vanguard newspaper very, very busy. I see a lot of red and blacks. Okay, red and blacks. The big story now, 2027 is the kicker. Presidency plotting to destabilize us. ADC alleges. Now, it's got a couple of writers to that one now. Claims top government official summoned ex-party chairman to secret meeting. Second writer, aggrieved ADC members drag Mark Aregbesola others to court. Power blocks may crash ADC if Mosu warns. All right, ex-SGF Babachir Lawal dumps APC. Ex-Katsina PDP chair joins ADC. All righty, a lot of dumping and joining. PDP BOT member Waziri joins ADC to cries party's loss of credibility. Page 5 holds that story now. Kayamo inaugurates Enugu Air. Yes, Enugu Air is in sync, is in line, is operational. It's got one writer to it now. Explains why federal government concessioned Akanu Ibiam Airport. Okay, page 9, you see that one. Nigeria's export drive in danger as Trump plans 10% extra tariff against BRICS. Page 8, it's got that one. Forest guards can't fight AK-47 wielding terrorists with Dane guns. Governor Ali is saying that one, page 49. Forest guards, are you serious? Like they still use Dane guns? Even when they call them the forest guards? I thought Mr. President was giving them some empowerment. Well, Governor Ali is here now saying, hey, you know what? These guys can't fight the AK-47 wielding, terrorists. Forest guards can't withstand such firepower. But let's go to page 6 now. Flood destroys 500 houses in Kogi community. Now, just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now, Customs engages international airline operators on money laundering. Page 20. No rift between Buhari, Tinubu, Garba Shehu is saying that. Page 10 to page 50. Emirship tussle. Police launch investigation as supporters of Sanusi Bayero clash. In Kano, can y'all just stop this already, please? Sanusi and Bayero, call yourselves to order. Call the people who support you to order. Because I don't get it no more. How long now? And y'all still having this fight? Come on. Come on now. It's getting too old. Tinubu Makinde, Sultan, others mourn as Olubadan Oba Olakunlehin dies at 90. So rest in peace now. All right, so let's move away from the Vanguard newspaper, right? And get to the Nation newspaper this morning. With the Nation newspaper, the big story says how we are using cash from subsidy removal by Tinubu. Oh, is it Mr. President that's supposed to tell us how we are using cash from subsidy removal? What is happening to the finance minister of finance? I thought he was supposed to give us an update. But anyways, the president is taking a double duty role now, especially when it has to do with subsidy removal, to explain to us. I mean, somebody has to do the job, right? Anyways, it's got a couple of writers to it now. Infrastructure, human capital getting attention. That's the first writer to that story. Akpabio Abaz saying shunning audit queries summons affronts to democracy. I see. That story continues on page 2 of the Nation newspaper. Just above that big story, but underneath the Nation newspaper banner now, you'd find this one. ADC members ask courts to void Mark Arigbisola take over. Page 2. Customers slam banks multiple charges on account. Oh, that can be so frustrating. But anyways, let's hope that with the tax reform bills that have been signed into law now, come January of 2026, when it takes effect, I don't know. Is this also captioned in the tax reform bill, law? I don't know. But anyways, customers are slamming banks multiple charges on account. Page 7 is holding that story. Petitioners seek presidential pardon for farmer sentenced to death. All right, petitioners seek presidential pardon for a farmer sentenced to death. Is it the case about the farmer who had to fight off a terrorist, and yet he's the one who's reprimanded and given a life sentence? Isn't it really funny? Page 2. But I see this one here, and that would be all. Okay, that will be all with the Nation newspaper this morning. All right, let's just go on a recess. We will be back in a short bit. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Abuja! Something big is coming to the capital. Yankee Entertainment presents Joe Boy live in Abuja. Come vibe to live performance by Joe Boy. Joe Boy is coming with some friends. Date Friday, 25th July 2025. Venue Transcorp Hilton Abuja. Time red carpet 5 p.m. Main event 6 p.m. Get your tickets now. Early bird regular 15,000 naira. Early bird VIP 30,000 naira. Regular 25,000 naira. VIP 45,000 naira. Tables gold 2 million naira. Platinum 4 million naira. Get your tickets now on www.apitix.com. Call 0702 536 4691. Follow at Malam Yankee for updates. Joe Boy live in Abuja. Supported by Hennessy, Z Cotton, Kairos Hoff Energy, Power Horse, Transcorp Hilton, Tokyo Nightlife, and Eagles FM.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
For advert placement and program sponsorship on Eagles 102.3 FM, please call 080-5919-8658. That is 080-5919-8658 or 081-5791-7278. Again, 081-5791-7278.
Still going on with the pages now. You call it a newspaper review segment of the Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show, which, by the way, you can watch us live on YouTube and on Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at Eagles FM Abuja. Do the same with Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. Give us a like, give us a following, give us a comment, and even a share. We would really appreciate it. And then spread the Eagles wings across every other social media platforms as you know it, and you would find us at Eagles FM Abuja. Still with the This Day newspaper now. CBN directs banks to submit capital plans, gives 10 days deadline. I see. That story continues on page 11 of the This Day newspaper. And we look at this one, page 10, -1 from 11, you get 10. Tinubu urges BRICS to rethink global governance structure, finance, health. All right, now let's go to the big story now. Keyamo inaugurates Enugu Air, says Mba undoubtedly one of the best governors. And you'd find that one on page 11. Looking very, very popular now. It's got 2 riders to it now. Airline operates inaugural flights to Enugu, Abuja. And Mba is the kicker on this one. It's triumph of vision, beginning of aviation hub. I see. All right, now let's see what else with the This Day newspaper this morning. That is all with the This Day newspaper. Let's go to the Daily Trust newspaper now. For the Daily Trust newspaper, the big story: 23 months after queues persist at CNG dispensing points. 23 months after, queues persist at CNG dispensing points. Okay, that story continues on pages 3 and 4 of the Daily Trust. Just above that big story, though, Sanusi Bayero supporters clash at Kano Palace. And you'd see that one on page 11 to page 14 now. Flood, rainstorm destroy 500 houses in Kogi, Kebbi communities. And to page 8, disquiet over moves to create new Emirates chiefdoms in Bauchi. All right, military bombs terrorist enclaves in Borno. You'd find that one on page 7. Oh, something good, I like. Okay, good. Keep up the momentum, all right? And we see this 110 die in fresh anti-Ruto protest in Kenya. Page 28 has got that one. And a very sad story here. Page 5 you'd find at the base of the Daily Trust newspaper. 70 vigilantes feared killed in bandits' ambush in Plateau. 70 vigilantes feared killed in bandits' ambush in Plateau. All right, you see that one on page 5 of the Daily Trust newspaper. The Guardian newspaper here, souls rest in peace. The Guardian newspaper, okay. The big story here with the Guardian newspaper, fiscal inefficiencies erode Naira's prospects despite weakening dollar. Page 6 has got this one here. And we see this one on page 29. NDDC commits to improved mandate delivery. Page 29. To another page 29, very popular, Kayamo inaugurates Enugu Air as Mba vows improved air travel. Right, well done, Mba. And to page 3 here, flood destroys 500 houses in Kogi community. All right, now let's see. This one here says opposition unity at risk as ADC leadership faces legal hurdle, collapse warnings. All right, you see that one on page 6 here. And to page 30, palace guards injured, police vehicle vandalized as hoodlums attack Sanusi's palace. Okay, who's not giving up between these two, Sanusi or Bayero? I don't know no more. But Tinubu insists fuel subsidy unsustainable, benefits only rich citizens. Page 5 has got that story. But Nigerians are asking you, Mr. President, since it benefits only rich people, rich citizens, and you've removed the subsidy, why are we still in a state of poverty, hardship, pain, penury, hunger, crisis? Why are we still here? Well, it's supposed to better us and not inflict pain. Well, for those who would want to say, you know what, there is no gain without pain. We will go through the pain first and then we get the gain. All right, but for how long? If after 23 months we're still having queues at CNG stations, all right, maybe I'm the one who's suffering from, I don't know, dementia or something. But anyways, we go to page 5, and court jails 9 Chinese nationals over Ponzi terrorism scheme in Lagos. We see this one here. It's at a base BRICS Plus Summit between Nigeria's interest and Global South agenda. Page 4, it's got that story. And away from the Guardian newspaper now, we go to the Punch newspaper, which will be the very last one we take this morning. Just above the Punch newspaper banner now, I'm talking about the apex, the peak, the top, the zenith, the apogee of it. You would find this one, 2027 being the kicker, firestorm as APC coalition battle for Northern ADC leaders. It's got a one-rider to it though. ADC accuses federal government of backroom deals with northern leaders. APC fumes. All right, page 2, it's got that story. And we see this one just to the side of the Punch newspaper, to the right side, that is. Nigeria's reform push yet to reach masses. IMF from international domain looking back to Nigeria and telling us that Nigeria's reform push yet to reach masses. Now, if we say it here in Nigeria, it does seem as though we are peddling a lost Kano. But now IMF, International Monetary Fund, and for some reason, and the right reason, we have the face of the Minister of Finance, Waledu, is there. So this is a direct conversation. IMF is telling us that Nigeria's reform push yet to reach masses. And if it's yet to reach masses, what then is it? Why is it called a reform? But the big story now on the front page of the Punch newspaper, July flood alert. 20 states at risk despite 620 billion naira intervention. All right, it's got two riders to it now. NIMET forecast flooding in Lagos, Edo, Benue, 17 others in July. And the second rider, states face scrutiny over 620 billion naira ecological fund. Wow. Oh, maybe in my next life I'd like to be a state. A state. Like to be in Nigeria though, not elsewhere. Nigeria, a state. I mean, states are so rich. Of course, when we talk about states though, they're so rich that ecological fund on the one side, and then the about 34% of Nigeria's borrowing is from states. And yet, state allocations have tripled due to subsidy removal. What are these monies used for? But Mr. President is trying to tell us what fuel subsidy monies have been used for. Well, I don't know. Kenya anti-government protests leave 10 dead, dozens injured. Now, this does not look pretty. You want to see what I'm seeing now? It's devastation and chaos. Go to Eagles FM Abuja on YouTube and Facebook and see for yourself. And now, this one here is not beautiful at all. It's everything but beautiful. And you'd find it on page 26. U.S. Embassy begins screening Nigerian students' social media accounts. Hey, this is serious. Page 27 now. Okay. For all of y'all traveling to the U.S., safe haven, safe haven, safe haven. Man, every day it gets stricter, tougher, harder. And y'all still be going there. Y'all still be going there. As if that's the only country in the world. Now, U.S. Embassy is beginning screening of Nigerian students' social media accounts. What a joy. Page 24 now. ASU branches suspend lectures over delayed June salaries. That's page 24. And to page 27 now. This one says Senate braces for showdown as Natasha plans return today. Oh, come on. I can't even hold back the laughter. But anyways, though, that will be all for the front page. But not all for your voice, because your voice counts on here on this platform. But keep it civil, keep it responsible. Let's not be toutish like some of those leaders who have shown us that they cannot be depended upon. Yeah? Who have shown us that they are made from the Agbero stock. So we are not Agberos. No pun intended, though, just saying. Anyways, the number once again would be 0907-353-0044. All right, the other number 0908-766-8888. Hello, good morning.
Barrister Daniel.
Good morning to you, Apostle also live.
Yes, Miss Rende.
Good
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, my name is Apostle also live. I'm calling from Apo Damangaza.
Awesome,
here.
welcome.
So, no institution, no country, no association that have a law and they fail to keep the law that can succeed. So what am I trying to say is the farmers that are in under the death row, if people are calling for their release, it's not helping us, this country. You see the time the Boko Haram that they apprehended, they call some people, governors come for, say that they have repented. When they release them, they come back in the society. Before you know, they go back to the same wrong thing they are doing, killing people. We are not trying to help situation. Even in a free town, things are not free. If you take away life, the Constitution of Nigeria says, take away life, the life of the person are going to be taken away if they are apprehended he or her. So I'm not in support of that. Another thing I want to say, Daniel, is this. This Nigeria of a thing, this coalition, if their mindset is to topple the power and not to have a 3-point agenda to stop all these killings and hardship that this government have brought to Nigeria, let them go and relax. But if they have the mind that to topple the government through the voting, and make sure that this hardship will be over. It is a welcome development. This is my take this morning, Daniel. My name remains Apostle Osolat, a.k.a. Nwokenenwe. God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Apostle, right there. Well, some conversation right there, Apostle is given. What would be your thoughts in the matter? Keep the call coming through 0907 353 0044. Taking this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, UD.
Good morning to you, Moses.
God bless you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think the military has to be complimented for this great job they have done
Right.
in the terrorists in the border level. So this is a proof that these people, most of them are coming from outside. Yeah, I think they are coming from outside. As one of the reports that we got from the government, that some of these are Nigerians. But the question is, UD, which of the countries connected to this militant? Which country? Because there should be interwove meetings that will fish out these people. We are still saying who are their sponsors, and those sponsors behind this menace that is happening in this country, killing innocent souls. I want to ask something, UD. My question is that what is that valuable thing they discover in Nigeria that they are trying to that they are trying to destroy this entire system of this country? What are those valuable? What is their mission? Today, up to date, UD, I've never discovered their mission. So I think you can be in a clue to help us. What are their missions? Coming to kill people?
Moses.
Yes, sir.
Moses, is it not clear that if you left Nigeria, if Nigeria is left on its own, that we could even become a world power?
Okay.
Is it not clear that if we become as strong as we should be, that we could indeed lead Africa?
So that means what is happening is jealousy. It's to weak our
Moses, I might say that it might go beyond jealousy, because if you also look at what the chief of defense had said, he had said that most of this is an external fight against us, if you recall. So there's a lot of interest in Nigeria, actually.
My God. So if that should be, then the eyes of Nigerians should be open.
Right.
Because the internal corporate, I don't know how much they give them for the loss of Nigerians, the innocent blood. I don't know how much they will pay to them to allow their citizens to be killed. Right. So, to me, those people behind it should be, there was a time that there was a report from U.S. regarding to the external involvement in Nigerian terrorism. Yeah. So I think that it shouldn't be a child play again. Nigerians, we are highly educated. Our eyes is open. We should join our hands together and fight this nonsense that is coming up in this country.
Right.
Just like you have rightly said, Nigeria has a treasure that jealousy from outside. They don't want us to grow beyond the level we are.
Right.
Then finally, UD, Chinese, 9 of them who were behind terrorism financing.
Yes.
Only 1 year.
Through Ponzi scheme, yes. Only 1 year given to them.
Only
yeah.
1 year. Only 1 year. UD. Only 1 year. Then forest guide complained that they cannot meet the terrorists with ordinary guns because those terrorists are carrying AK-47, and the federal government make sure that he empowered the forest guide. They should supply them the arms too to fight the terrorists.
Right.
Thank you, UD.
Appreciate this one from you, Moses. Right. Some conversation right there. We'll head out again. Go on a recess. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from my Abuja Home Limited. For their Broadwater estate and plots in Gwagwalada, get 250 square meter for just 700k when you make an outright payment. That's a whopping 81% discount, or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater estate
Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp my Abuja home on 0808 883 7426 0808 883 7426 or 0808 272 3824 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. These opportunities also open to military personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
It's still the front page of Nigerian newspapers now. We like to call it a page, as you call it, the newspaper review segment of the Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show. Let's see how we can take maybe 1 or 2, 3 calls, and then we head out and see how we can take your messages and your voice notes. Hello, good morning.
Thank you, Barrister. Good morning, Barrister.
Hello, Obasanjo. Good morning.
Aluta Senator Obasanjo calling you from the Mina City, Niger State.
Talk to us, Obasanjo.
Thank you. A lot of. Thank you. For Natasha, go out in peace. Go in peace. So that the Constitution allowed that the cabals of the nations does not allow us to grow. Thank you. Secondly, on coalitions, you can now see some of the cabal from the APC, even our supporters. Some of them are even cabals more than the contendant. The Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, El Rufai, Amechi, and a lot of them. You cannot see the big wheel of the Northerners. The Northerners, I am telling you, the big wheel of the Northerners, all of them are key in. Some of them will live in the APC, but they will support the ADC. I am telling you, Barrister, my main part of is the Southeast. Not the South. Yoruba, you don't see them talking like this. But all our friends who have been making oaths, some of them, they don't even check out this. What is this politics is all about? All what is all about on them is that give it to Peter Obi. If not Peter Obi, you will not be. Is that what Peter Obi went to the coalitions to say? No. See, you keep quiet on some things. We have been talking about the present president. They said they will remove Shetima. Do you see them talking? They are calculating who will be the next person that will come on board in ADC. That is all. You see, we cannot have sleeps. But please, I am begging our callers from the Southeast, please, be mindful of your talk. Please keep quiet. You don't talk on air. What you talk on air is that you need unity within the ADC. If you are from Peter Obi, you key in the ADC. Okay. If you are not from Peter Obi, if you are from Atiku, key in the ADC.
Obasanjo.
Please.
Time, Obasanjo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, okay, Obasanjo. Well, it says all of y'all from the Southeast region, or y'all keep quiet. Don't talk on radio. Just say it is well with the ADC. I see that. Okay. Alrighty. But anyways, though, thank you, far too kind. Let's see how we can take this one here. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning to you, please. GB.
This is GB.
GB.
Such a long time.
Yes, been a while. GB, you traveled?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, my life. No, each time I call, you don't pick my call. Don't blame me for it.
No.
It's a hotline.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Sometimes I listen to people and we educate ourselves and the rest of it.
Sure. Where are you calling from, G?
Let me start with Natasha. I'm calling from a beggar now.
Okay,
Natasha said that you want to resume Senate today.
Yes.
I don't know who are the advisors, who are the lawyers. You need to advise her. Has he served the Senate on the statutory true copy, CTC, of that judgment? Don't say before they hear it on the internet, they hear it in the news, don't go there. These things are not done like that. Let her be sure that they are served and they are gotten it before she appeared there. Because sometimes this woman is carried away by the hailers and praise on internet, social media, and radio. I mean, let me tell you, that 5 million naira that they charge her for is unnecessary if you have obeyed the court. Court said don't give any information or news at anybody on media, both social media and media. But because you want to entertain, entertain in quotes her follower, her hater. She put up that thing and 5 million naira that you have to pay. That 5 million naira is to distribute it to her follower. Between 20,000 naira. Do you know how many people get that money to solve some problem? In the village or anywhere where you want to give the money. I want to advise her. Let her wait on the Senate board decisions before she appears there, because by the time she goes there now and is not allowed to enter, the same hailer will say, Senate will not obey court judgment. Yeah, this and that, because they are not informed. And then the sit out also, there's this way that the court nullified our suspension. No, the court nullified our suspension. The court only said that it was excessive. The court said that they have the right to suspend her for not obeying, for misbehaving, misconduct, and not following the rule of the Senate. They don't nullified it. So the Senate had the right to say either come in or not come in when they study it. Then the issue of ADC and this and that, let me tell you, my brother, there's no any high blood pressure anywhere. Those things that the Senate themselves. Obi say he's still in the Labour Party and say ADC. Can you be in two parties at the same time? No. You see, Obi is just testing the water. But I'm ashamed. I'm disappointed that my people say everything you don't want to eat, you don't smell it. If you want to be in ADC, resign and join them. If you don't want, leave them alone. Because he applied to spend one time, he begged to apply for one time, they have not approved it. So you want to play safe. If you don't approve it, I will say Labour Party. Who does that? If you have belief and have confidence in that coalition, go and join them and fight it out there.
Okay.
But for me, I'm saying that these people don't even have any faith in it. It just comes together of this disgruntled comrade.
All right, GB.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate. Okay, GB right there. Oh, but now I should go to the Facebook page, all right? And I keep saying it. Show us that love. Give us that support on Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. Do the same with the YouTube. Subscribe. It's for free, by the way. You're not paying money. At Eagles FM Abuja. And let's go to this very message coming from Nwachuku Kennedy, right? Nwachuku Kennedy. That's the name that I see. Chinedu, all right. All the way from, okay, didn't quite tell us though. But it says he's the voice of Mbise from Okukwa Umuhu Okwato. All right, says, good morning everyone in the studio. ADC members filing suit challenging legality of interim party executives is quite pathetic and unfortunate. Please, I'm urging them to desist from such so that it will scuttle the opportunity of evacuating the APC government in the country. All right. I see your message. Thank you. Far too kind. Now let's go to the WhatsApp portal and see your messages. I'll take the written messages first, and then we get to the voice note. All right, this one here says, good morning, Udwak Daniel. Good morning to you. Tinubu is explaining how subsidy removal money is being spent. All thanks to ADC for this coalition. The presidency will explain tire. Was it not the same IMF who pushed Tinubu to remove fuel subsidy? Why are they now helping us to cry or cry more than the bereaved? These our leaders are misleaders. Good day, Lion Boy from Local Goma. All right, Lion Boy, thank you for that one. But let's go see this one here. President BAT trying to destabilize ADC is laughable. He's just up to face the real politics. The game has just begun. All right, and this one is coming from Abu Tenimu Onalo from Guags. All right, thank you, Abu Tenimu. I think it's your first time on this one, on this very show. So thank you. You deserve this. Okay, welcome aboard, family member. To the family. All right, we see this one coming from Samuel all the way from Kuje now. Happy Survival Day to you, Samuel. Honestly, it is enough to congratulate each other for seeing another day in this country, I tell you. But appreciate that. Now, he says, in a country where people are being kidnapped, killed, properties destroyed on daily basis, and the leaders are busy struggling for who will succeed what do we call such country? A flood victims suffering and nobody cares. Senators are busy preparing for a showdown with Natasha instead of facing the realities confronting the country. No, they will not do that. Okay, what a country. May God make it easy for us in this country. In Jesus' name, he says, amen to that one. UD, you have a wonderful and peaceful day. You too, my brother, I tell you. But I go to this one now. Chima from Airport Road. Chima, been a while though. Says, good morning, my barrister Daniel. Good morning, well done work. Thank you. Says, this treatment the Senate President and his men are giving this woman, Natasha, is not to discourage other women folk in participating in politics. Okay, is it not to discourage other women folk in participating in politics? I think you're asking a question very bad of them. It means every other woman there will dance to their tune. Oh, Chima is saying, all right, appreciate that one from you, Chima. And now I see you, Turkenby. Turkenby says, good morning. Good morning to you too. Says he's in Nasarawa State. Yes, true. Says the issue of fuel subsidy then benefiting the rich more than the poor is laughable. I have never been convinced. All I can see is that the poor mass has benefited greatly from fuel subsidy, because of the removal of the subsidy has pushed prices of everything to go up by 100%, from accommodation, food, transport, health, drugs. Everything is expensive. I'm afraid that giving governors huge amount of money monthly won't help us, as money is never enough for Nigerian governors. Visit most states, nothing to show. I'm happy that we finally have an opposition to speak to APC federal government led. The handlers of APC are beginning to shake, talking every day to convince Nigerians to reject the new coalition. We don't need angles in new coalition. Even if they are bad people, we will support them to unseat APC federal-led government, which has caused pain and agony to Nigerians. The Nigerian Senate, I'm afraid, has cabals that go out of their way to fight senators who are on the opposing side. Many senior lawyers have claimed the Senate president don't have the power to suspend a sitting senator for more than 14 days, Turkenby says. All right, Turkenby, thank you. Now, this one here, good morning, UD, good morning. It says, I'm Prince J from Life Camp. I'm in full support of this new coalition, and with what I'm seeing so far, even the members of APC, including the president, are jittery. I only pray ADC don't make the same mistake of picking Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as its presidential candidate, because it will fail if it does that. UD, please tell the last caller that said Peter Obi should not be in the ADC and at the same time be in the PDP, to tell Wike the same. As for Senator Natasha, I'm wishing her well. Alrighty, okay. Let's go take your voice notes now. Keep in mind that this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we give you an audio visual radio experience you can count on anytime, any day. Now we go on to the WhatsApp. Let's see what your messages read on here and right here. But first, there's something I need to do. Okay, done that already. Okay, let's start off with this one here. I think it's okay. Let's go take it. Okay, I'm just trying to get this together. Hold on a second. Hold on a bit. Okay, I think it's connected now. All right, let's go.
Good morning, Eagle FM. My name is Ochman. I'm calling right now from Lugbe. Mr. Presenter, see, on issue of ADC candidates, between Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar. See, I want to categorically tell you that there is no issues between Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar. It's just that it seems most of Tinubu supporters want them to have issues. In fact, they prefer Atiku to be the candidate of the ADC. That's why they keep on saying that Atiku will want to form the coalition. So because of that, he's the one that will take the ticket. So they're actually shivering. They don't want Peter Obi in any way to come near that candidate of ADC, because if he does, the only person they know that can challenge their demise god is Peter Obi. Thank you.
Okay. The only person that can challenge is Peter Obi says. All right, I'm trying to get this one to load here. All right,
good morning, Eagle FM.
Good morning to you.
My name is Abalusia, and I'm calling you for. I'll send this voice note all the way from Babalada.
All right. Awesome.
Please, on issue of I want to talk about the issue of ADC Atiku and Peter Obi and the rest and Amechi, they are trying to vie for the post of the presidency. Mr. Presenter, see, if you can really listen to some of the callers and some of the confusions of some of these APC supporters, they actually prefer to have Atiku to have the ticket of the ADC than Peter Obi, and I don't know why. Or maybe they believe that Atiku will be lesser in terms of will give Tinubu less competitive or less pressure than Peter Obi, because they know that once Peter Obi grabs that candidate of ADC, believe in me, Tinubu is going back to wherever he comes from, because he has failed woefully, and we Nigerians are praying, believing that ADC will do the right thing by giving Peter Obi the candidate of the party come 2027. Thank you, and for the question. Bye.
Okay. All right. There's a lot of preference now going on. We'll go take this one here.
Yeah, good morning, Eagle FM. My name is Mr. Oniwego, calling from Suleja in Niger State. I say may God bless all the good people of Nigeria. Yes, Minister of Aviation, inaugurate Enugu Airline. That is a good news. That is a good news. Yes, we are making progress. At least when we see some positive move of governance or government, we commend them. It's not only condemning. Enugu State Governor, I commend you for this giant strife. But all what I want to say is that please, may this thing be sustained. Let it not be Nigerian news like former administration with their Nigerian airline. Let this one be sustained. Let this one be sustained. That is only what I can say this morning. Let it not be a media advertisement or media publication.
Right.
Let it be sustained. And when it is sustained, it can be of benefit to all the people of the state and the Nigeria at large.
All right.
Thank you, and God bless you, Eagle FM.
Thank you too.
From City of Suleja, Niger State.
Awesome. Okay, so it's your first time sending us a message via the WhatsApp. We appreciate you. We celebrate you. Let's go hear from Salasi.
Good morning, Udwak Daniel, the man with the golden voice.
Good morning to you,
My name is Salasi. I'm sending this voice note right now from Maitama.
Awesome.
BB Blessing, I greet you. I greet Talatu. I greet Ochanya. Let me start by greeting the women today. I want to talk about what happens. Nigeria, Enugu Air. You can see the states that have mine. We have been hearing about Ebonyi Air. I think from your state be that. Then this one now, Enugu Air. Then where is Nigerian Air? How this Sirika deceived Nigerian, stole Nigerian money in the name of Nigerian Air. He hired aircraft from Ethiopia, bring it to Nigeria. They celebrate it. In no less than 48 hours, the aircraft disappear. As I'm speaking to you, this man is in his house enjoying with his family. I always talk of United Arab Emirates that started Emirates Airline with only 2 chartered aircraft from Pakistan. Now they have over 360 aircraft. Then we are joking. There's no way we can move forward with the level of corruption in this country. 70 vigilantes killed by bandits, by terrorists in Plateau. You see the issue of the insecurity we are talking about? People losing their lives. 70 vigilantes killed in Plateau. Where are our intelligence? Where are the DSS, NSA, NIA, all the security? Oh, my country, Nigeria.
Salasi, what you just said sent chills down my spine. I think I'm having goosebumps now. You know, just as James, who also is a family member, very concerned family member, would say, Nigerians, we forget a lot. When things happen, it comes hot that period, and the next thing everybody just goes back to status quo. You know what? Let's just go on with our lives. We are fine. It is the same Ethiopia that is holding over 200 Nigerians hostage. I would call it hostage. They deceived them to come there en route Nigeria or en route wherever you're going if you go through the Ethiopian Airlines. And then they make you stay, they delay your flight, then you become an illegal occupant. And then they force you into doing unscrupulous things. Or you pay a very huge fine. It's the same Ethiopia that we are giving so much of our energy. We are embracing Ethiopia. Last week we had a conversation about Nigerians who are being held back there against their wish. What wrong did they ever do? They were only traveling, maybe en route from London, maybe to Abuja and all. But Ethiopian Airlines will say, no, you must make a stop at our airports first, as a law, as a rule. And now they're asking them to pay as much as $3,500 or even $10,000. If that's not corruption to you, I don't know what else is. But anyways, that's it. Where is our Nigerian Airways? Where is it? Enugu has launched, Ibom has launched. Where is Nigeria Airways? Where is the talk about Hadi Sirika? Where is it? Where is the monies that have been put in these airlines? I mean, Talasi, you really put it well. You said it correctly. Well, We just go see this. Oh, come on, Nigeria. Okay, let's go take this one.
Yeah, I celebrate the gift of life, the man with a golden voice. Good Daniel, good morning. My name is Triple D, calling from Waru.
Yes.
The man with a golden voice. You can hear some of these killings. Do we really prepare these people to confront these people? Do we really prepare our men, our vigilantes to confront those people? Do you know the kind of arms these people carry? If we are not ready, we should not be allowing life to waste like this. Accident, life is wasting. Bandit, life is wasting. Kidnapping, life is wasting. Hunger, life is wasting. Nobody cares. But Mr. Yudi, do you know that we are going to get it right? Do you see how the politics is shaping to a direction that masses, by the grace of God, will get it right? God bless us. But I'm not happy for this killing. Have a wonderful day. Salasi, I salute you. I greet you.
All right, appreciate that one from you, Triple. Indeed, we will get it right. James, all the way from Suleja, says, good morning, UD. Good morning to you too. Can Benga tell us what party Wike belongs to, since he has to meet his daily quota of attacks on Obi? Wike claims to be one of the PDP, but openly frolicking and dining with the APC, and it's a perfect picture. But the fact that Obi and others have agreed to join their support for the ADC, despite being members of other parties, is suddenly an issue. These double standards is becoming rather shameless. How many times have we questioned the foolishness behind creating forest guards to fight bandits? The military are having a tough task, battling them despite their firepower and equipment. And somehow we expect forest guards who are barely equipped to challenge the terrorists? James, that's some question you asked. That if we even talk about the forest guards who have Dane guns, 70 vigilantes feared killed. I don't know what firepower those ones have. But anyways. We'll go take this one. Take a listen to this.
Good morning, Eagles FM. I am Blessed Sonny from Niger State. The news this morning, 70 vigilante we are being killed in Plateau State. And I ask a question. This issue of this 70 vigilante, we are talking of people's father, people's parents, our brothers who have decided to take the bull by the horn, decided on their own self to be the one defending us because the government of the day has failed. Because without the failure of the government, all this kind of thing that we are hearing should not be happening. Then there was something coming to my mind. How many are these bandits? How many are they? Why is it that they keep on entering one community or the other, ravaging committing a lot of evil and everything, and also go scot-free? How many are they? Our leader want to tell me that if these people are attacking them as the leaders up to now, they want to tell me that this thing will not stop. Is it because it is not affecting them directly, or this is just an act of wickedness to allow people's lives to be wasted just like that? They should remember, in this life, whatever you got free and no one asks you of it, don't think that you will get away from it. They swear that they will protect life and property. Are they protecting their life and property, or they just allow everything to flow like that? The blood of innocent people be wasted in this land. And I hear you just saying that.
Okay, you overshot the time there, but appreciate that one. I'll just see how we can take this one here.
Eliminating you.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm trying to get this across. Oh, bear with me now.
Mr. Good morning. My name is Honorable Edward Fodapo.
Right.
See, this coalition that we are talking about here. What is the meaning of this coalition? I keep on asking. Peter Obi that is even better. Ask him, when he was the governor of Anambra State, did he conduct local government election? Throughout his tenure. How about now? Ask Atiku. When he was the vice president, what did he do to Adamawa State? I'm referring to their own state. Me, who has never been a House of Reps member. But with the two influence that I have, let me refer to myself. With the two opportunities I have done a lot of projects across my federal constituency. Not just my constituency, my state constituency. So this is a situation where we are looking for this thing. What is the agenda? What are they coming to power? What are they planning to come and do? Is it coalition to collect our money? Coalition to embezzle the money in this thing? We should just work on insecurity and the suffering of Nigerians. And then we'll give him Nigerians are suffering, we'll give him what you want. Thank you, God bless you.
Right. Okay, so this is the much we will be able to take right now, but I see what James sent, and I'm just going to put it out. It's going to be the cap to the discourse this morning. James says, isn't it laughable that the Senate claims to still be waiting for the CTC copy of a court judgment? Didn't they have their counsel represent them in the court during the prosecution? James, what are you talking about? We're talking about the Senate here. Who's the court? They should go and serve the Senate, the CTC, personally. I think that's what it is. But anyways, some of these thoughts, But this is where we are. It's just where we are. But then we'll keep talking until the change happens. My name is Udwak Daniel. Catch you at the 9 o'clock hour.